Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on elasticity of demand part 1. Let's start with the introduction to elasticity of demand. Elasticity of demand is the measurement of change in the demand for a commodity in response to a certain change in its price. Symbolically, elasticity of demand is equal to change in quantity upon change in price into price divided by quantity. Elasticity of demand is further broken down into price elasticity, income elasticity, cross elasticity, and arc elasticity. Further, price elasticity is divided into 5 types. First, perfectly elastic. Second, perfectly inelastic. Third, unitary elastic. Fourth, relatively elastic. And finally, relatively inelastic. Moving further, price elasticity of demand. It is the relationship between change in the demanded quantity of a commodity and any appropriate change in its price. Going further, price elasticity of demand is equal to proportionate change in quantity demanded upon proportionate change in price into 100. Moving further, the equation states price elasticity of demand is equal to change in the quantity demanded divided by quantity into price divided by the change in price. Moving further, as stated earlier, there are 5 types of price elasticity of demand. First, unitary elastic demand. Second, perfectly elastic demand. Third, relatively elastic demand. Fourth, perfectly inelastic demand. And 5, relatively inelastic demand. Moving to the second, income elasticity of demand. It is the proportionate change in the demanded quantity of a commodity relative to the proportionate change in consumers' incomes. It is stated as proportionate change in demand divided by the proportionate change in income into 100. Or, as stated in the formula, it is equal to the change in quantity demanded divided by the change in the income of consumers into the original income divided by the original quantity demanded. Moving further, some of the considerations. A. Comfort goods. If the proportionate expenditure on the consumption of a commodity remains unchanged even with a change in the consumer's incomes, then the income elasticity of commodity is said to be unitary. For example, a consumer spends 15% of its income on milk and continues to spend the same part of income even after an increase in income. The income elasticity of demand for milk will be unitary, that is E equal to 1. Moving on to luxury goods. If the proportionate expenditure on the consumption of a commodity increases with an increase in consumers' income, then the income elasticity of demand of that commodity will be more than unit. Moving on, necessary goods. If the proportionate spending on the consumption of a commodity decreases with an increase in consumers' income, then the income elasticity of demand for that commodity is less than unit. Moving on to superior goods. If the income elasticity of demand is positive, consumers will purchase greater quantities of the commodity than they did before. And finally, moving to inferior goods. If the income elasticity of demand is negative, consumers will purchase lower quantities of the commodity than they did before. Moving on to the cross elasticity of demand. It measures the proportionate change in demand for commodity X in response to a proportionate change in the price of a related commodity Y. Therefore, cross elasticity of demand is equal to proportionate change in demand of X commodity divided by the proportionate change in price of Y commodity into 100. Formula wise, cross elasticity of demand, which is equal to change in the quantity demanded of X commodity divided by the quantity of X commodity into price of the Y commodity divided by the change in the price of the Y commodity. Moving further, consideration. There are 2 types of demand cross elasticity based on the type of goods: complementary goods and substitute goods. Let's look at substitute goods. Example of substitute goods include as tea and coffee, jaggery and sugar. For such goods, cross elasticity of demand is positive. That is, an increase in the price of a commodity leads to a decrease in demand, but demand for the substitute will increase and vice versa. Examples of complementary good include scooter and petrol, pen and ink. For such goods, cross elasticity of demand is negative. With an increase in the price of a commodity, the demand for its complementary goods decreases and vice versa. Thus, cross elasticity is 0 when goods are independent of each other, for example, car and clothing. Moving further, arc elasticity of demand. It measures the elasticity of demand between 2 points on the demand curve. Mathematically, arc elasticity of demand is equal to change in quantity divided by the change in price into change price plus original price divided by original quantity demanded plus original quantity demanded. Moving further, promotional elasticity of demand. also called advertisement elasticity of demand. It is a measure of the elasticity of demand due to advertisements and other related promotional effort. It is always positive. Mathematically, it is equal to quantity change in demand divided by the change in advertisement expenditure into original advertisement expenditure divided by the original quantity demanded. Moving further, the degree or types of elasticity of demand. Demand for certain commodities is more elastic than for other commodities. That is, the effects of change in price elasticity of demand are not equal. Moving further, elasticity of demand is divided into 5 types. Elasticity of demand here only refers to price elasticity of demand. First, perfectly elastic demand. This is said to be when the demand for a commodity increases or decreases due to any extent without any change or only a small change in its price. It is an imaginary concept. In real life, no commodity has perfectly elastic demand. The concept can be explained only with the help of an imaginary demand schedule and curve. Price elasticity of demand. When the demand of a commodity keeps on changing even if there is no change in its price, it is called perfectly elastic demand. The demand curve is horizontal straight line. This concept is not practical. For instance, the table on the left, the prices in all 3 scenarios is constant, but the quantity demanded increases. Moving further, highly elastic demand. This is said to be when a proportionate change in demand for a commodity is higher than the proportionate change in its price. Example, demand for luxurious goods. For instance, if there is a 2% increase in the price of a commodity and its demand decreases by 10%, then the demand for said commodity is highly elastic. When proportionate change in demand is more than the proportionate change in price of commodity, it is called highly elastic demand. For instance, in the table on the left, when the price is Rs 10 a kg, the quantity demanded is 100. But when the price drops to 6 rupees a kg, the quantity goes up to 200 kgs. Moving further, elastic demand. When a proportionate change in the demand for a commodity equals to proportionate change in its price, the demand for that commodity is said to be elastic. Example, demand for comfort goods. For instance, if there is an increase in the price of a commodity and its demand decreases by 10%, it is called unitary elastic demand. When proportionate change in demand and proportionate change in price are equal, it is called elastic demand. For instance, when the price was Rs 10 a kg, quantity demanded here was 100. When the price was dropped to 6, the quantity demanded increased on a proportion basis to 140 kgs. Moving on to the fourth, less elastic demand. When a proportionate change in the demand of a commodity is less than the proportionate change in its price, the demand for that commodity is less elastic. Example, demand for necessities. For instance, if there is a 20% increase in the price of a commodity, while the demand for a decrease of 5%, demand for the commodity is less elastic. Thus, when proportionate change in demand is less than the proportionate exchange in the price of a commodity, it is called less elastic demand. If you look at the table on the left, when the price is 10, the quantity demanded is 100 kgs. But when the price drops to 6 rupees kg, the quantity demanded only rises to 110 kgs. And finally, perfectly inelastic demand. If the demand for a commodity does not change irrespective of changes in its price, the commodity is said to have perfectly inelastic demand. For instance, demand for salt, food grains and medicine is unaffected by price. When there is no change in demand irrespective of any change in price of the commodity, it is called perfectly inelastic demand. Wherein the price is 10, the quantity demanded is 100. When the price drops to 6, the quantity still demanded is 100. Thank you.